Right, I'm going to present the screen to you. Okay. So in previous class, you have learned how to solve linear equation with one variable. Uh, there are many form of equations involving fraction. Yeah. Now, today we are going to learn how to solve linear equation with two variables. For example, here we have variable variable x and variable y. So when we want to solve equation with more than one variable, usually the solution for linear equation with two variables is a lot. Means that you can have more than one solution. Okay, so can you suggest for me what would be the value for x and value for y in order for the x plus y to be 4? Anybody?
2 plus 2.
1
2
plus
plus
3.
3 plus 1.
Okay, wait, let me write down. Okay, 2 plus 2 equals to 4. Lagi 3 plus 1 equals to 4 lagi.
4 plus 0.
4 plus 0 equals to 4. Lagi?
Negative.
Ada lagi tak? Any more?
Negative 2 plus 4. Negative 2 plus 6.
Negative 2 plus 6. Very good. Okay.
Negative 4 plus 8.
Negative 4 plus 8 equals to 4. Now 0 plus 4 also equals to 4.
1 plus 3.
1 plus 3 equals to 4. Banyak kan? You can go even to 100. For example, 100 plus berapa? 100 plus negative 96 equals to 4. So how many solutions can we have?
Many.
Many. Not what? Uncountable. Yeah? We can have many. Even we can have decimal also. But usually we will put some restriction that x and y x and y are integers. So when we say that they are integers, means you must have the values in whole number, whether they are positive or negative. Okay, so there are a lot of solutions for x and y. Now usually for two variables, we in this case kita boleh, for example ni yang belah sini values of x lah, and then di sini values of y. X, y. So we can write this pair of solutions in the form of x, y. Okay, have you seen this before? Where do you find this?
Coordination.
Coordinate.
Yes, coordinate. In coordinate. So, okay. So here you have two value. When the value of x equals to 2, the value of y will be 2. So we can have the coordinates are 2, 2, 3, 1. Cikgu follow yang ni je. Yang ni, this one. They just write down in the form of coordinates. Okay, we can write in pair like this. Negative 2, 6, and so on. And so on. There are a lot. Yeah. So to answer the solutions, you must give in terms of when the value of x equals to what, then y equals to what value. Alright, let's see this one. Okay, the solution for linear equation. Okay, sama macam tadi. State the possible solutions for the equation. So how to write the answer? So we can do like this. So when x equals to what, comma, then y equals to what, like that. Okay. So is there any restriction? Possible solutions. You can just choose any value. Whether you want to start with the value of y, kemudian cari value of x, ataupun you start with the value of x and then you determine the value of y. Boleh, mana-mana dulu pun boleh. But in this case, it's easier to determine the value of x dulu. Diganti je lah dengan any dulu sebab dia kata possible solutions. So dia tak ada sebut apa less than berapa ke, tak ada syarat pun. So you can just choose any value. Okay. For example, I want to choose x equals to 0. It is easy to start with the smallest positive number. Alright. So when x equals to 0, what is the value of y?
1.
1.
How do you get 1?
2 multiply 0 is 0. 1 plus 1 is 1.
Okay, so 2 multiply 0 plus 1. So we just calculate that. Then you get 1. So y equals to 1. Okay. Then we go on with a bigger number. When x equals to 1, then y equals to. So you just substitute the value of x here to calculate to get the value of y. So when x equals to 1, gantikan x with 1, and then you calculate, you get 3. Okay. When x equals to 2, y equals to berapa? Kira lah. 2 multiply 2 plus 1 equals to 5. Kalau dah tak nak nombor ni, nak cuba pula nombor lain. Nombor negatif. Nak bagi besar sikit kan? Ataupun nak bagi lain daripada yang lain. You want to try with negative 3. Also can. When x equals to negative 3, substitute 2 multiply negative 3 plus 1. Kalau tak dapat congak, ambil lah kalkulator, kira. So berapa ni? Congak. Negative 6 plus 1.
Negative.
Negative 7 ke negative 5?
Negative 5.
Negative 5.
Negative 5 ya. Negative 5. So when x equals to negative 3, the value of y is negative 5. Okay. So when you have two variables, the equation you have two variables, you also must also have two or a pair of answer. Like this. You have the value of x and you must also tell what is the value of y. Okay. There are a lot. You can just substitute with any numbers. Usually the question will give you, let's say, give four possible solutions for the equation. So you just list 4 pairs sajalah. In my case, I just give you 3 pairs. Okay, x1, y3, x2, y5, x negative 3, and y is negative 5. Okay, this is how we solve equation with two variables. Yeah. Okay, any question so far?
No.
Easy?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Now in this case, when you have the value of x, when y kat sini agak susah sikit lah. You nak kena calculate tu payah sikit. When you are given with this type, this kind of equation, I will suggest you to make one of the variable as the topic, as the subject or as the topic. Contohnya, X equals to something something or Y equals to something something. Maybe you can write Y equals to blah 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 or X equals to blah blah blah, like that. Okay, so that is easy for us untuk kira lah later on. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so in our case, we have 3x minus y, 3x minus y, 3x minus y equals to 6. Now, I want to, sebab y tu dah single, dia seorang je kan, tak ada variable depan dia. Sorry, bukan tak ada variable, tak ada coefficient. Coefficient dia 1, so senang lah. Cikgu akan bawakan y ke sini, 6 tu bawa ke sini. So I have 3x minus 6 equals to positive y. Okay, so our equation will be y equals to 3x minus 6. Bila kita ada dalam bentuk macam ni, senang untuk kita kira nilai y. So if you are required to give let's say 5 solutions. Okay, we want to find 5 solutions. Okay, 5 solutions. So we can do like this. You can also, instead of writing the answer like this, okay, instead of writing the answer like this, X, macam ni lah bentuk ayat kan, bentuk ayat, we can also put our answer in tabulated values. We can tabulate the values ataupun put the values into table. Okay, so I'm going to put them in bentuk jadual. Okay, sebab dia nak 5 solutions, so I'm going to put like this. Y equals to 3x minus 6. Alright. So, kita pilih je lah any 5 values of x and then we calculate the values of y. Alright. Padam. Okay. So what would you like to be the first x? Okay, you nak pakai start with 0 lah, senang. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Take the easier or smallest positive number. Okay, when we determine the values of x, kita dah tak pakai ni dah. Sebab yang ni payah sikit nak kira. Kita pakai yang ni. Yang ni senang, kita ganti je nilai x kat sini. Then straight away you get the value of y. Alright, so we can start calculate. For the first one, you just substitute 3 multiply 0 minus 6. So you get negative 6. Jadi, when x is 0, y is
negative 6.
Y is negative 6. Y is negative 6. Okay, when x equals to 1, kita ganti pula x dengan 1. Equals to berapa? Ambil calculator, kira. 3 minus 6.
Negative 3.
Negative 3. So the value of y is negative 3. When x equals to 2, now we substitute 2 into x. Substitute 2 into the equation. Dapat?
0.
Y 0. So when x equals to 3, 3 times 3 minus 6. 3. And when x equals to 4, 3 times 4 minus 6.
6.
6. So these are the solutions for x and y dalam bentuk jadual. Okay? Nampak tak?
Nampak.
So,
Teacher,
yes.
teacher, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
If it says state the possible solutions, so how much solutions that are needed that to give?
Okay. Usually, if it doesn't state how many, 5 is enough. Yeah, 5 is enough, but not less than 3, and not less than 3. Usually, it will give you how many. State 3 solutions or 4 solutions like that. Alright. Okay. What else do we have? Okay. Now, besides stating the values of two variables in a table like this, we can also represent this relation. Sini x and y ni values of x and values of y, dia ada hubungan dia lah. Alright, dia ada hubungan dia. So we can represent this table in graph, yeah. Okay, in graphic, we can do it in graphical representation. Okay, macam mana kita nak buat graph? You have learned in the previous years about coordinate, right? Dah belajar kan koordinat?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm sure you already know what is axis, x-axis, y-axis apa dia, x-axis apa dia. Okay. So first, to draw graph, you need to have the x-axis and y-axis. After that, you label the axis, all the axes, x and y, using regular scale. Okay, what does it mean regular scale? I'm going to show you after this. Ni penting ni, regular scale. Ni pun ramai juga in previous students, they made mistake when they label the axes. Okay, right. Wait a minute. Okay, now you can, tak apa, tengok dulu. Yang ni tengok dulu ya. I'm going to demonstrate or show to you the correct way of labeling your axis. Okay, now the horizontal line is x-axis. Okay, yang ni kita labelkan dengan x. The vertical line is called y-axis. Okay. We start the 0 from this intersection. From this intersection of x-axis and the y-axis. So di sini is 0. Kita tulislah situ 0 ya. Okay. If you decide to have to make two boxes sebagai satu, you want to start one over here, so two will have to go there. Understand? It must be, the space must be even, must be regular. Tu maksud regular, dia sama sama space dia. Kalau the value of 1 is taking 2 grids, 2 pula pun sama jugalah, 2 grids juga. So 3 must be here, and here is 4, here is 5. Macam tu. Okay, what about going to the left?
Going to the right of x-axis, you have positive values, increasing positive values. Nah, sini 7 dan seterusnya lah. Okay, if we go to the left, if we go to the left, because it is on the same axis, which is axis x, axis of y, or sorry, x-axis, paksi x. Jadi, you punya jarak pun mesti sama juga. So, every 2 grids is 1, -1. Sini -2. This is -3. -4 kat sini. -5, -6. Understand or not?
Yes.
Okay. Now I'm going to show you the mistake that students always do. Okay, let's say here she wants to start with 2. Okay, katalah 1 lah. 1. Kemudian kat sini 2, 3, 4. Okay, that is wrong. Yang yellow tu, that's wrong. That's wrong way of labeling the axis. Kenapa salah?
The space is uneven.
Yeah, the space is uneven. Sini 2 petak. Sini 1/2, 3 petak. Kemudian 2/3, 2 petak. 3/4, 4 petak. Ni uneven ni. So this is called irregular. Yang ni salah lah ni. Scale macam ni salah. Okay, kalau you label your axis, please make sure they are regular. Must it be, can you label here 1 dan dulu ni. Okay, tolong ingat ya. Alright. Boleh tak cikgu buat macam ni? Siapa yang guna handphone tu mungkin kecil sikit lah kan? I hope you can see clearly. 8. Okay, boleh tak cikgu label macam tu?
Boleh.
Kenapa boleh? Okay, tengok. Okay.
Boleh.
Kenapa boleh?
Sebab dia even.
Because even.
Okay, sebab dia even. Okay, dia even. Sini 1 ni kat sini. Ada 1 tapi kita tak tulis. Tak apa, it's okay. Yeah. You want to jump, right? You omit the writing is okay as long as the numbers that's been written on the graph, dia mesti sekata lah. Sini 3 kita tak tulis kan? Kita tinggal. Boleh, tak apa. Okay. Now in this case, bila cikgu nak tulis skala or scale, okay, scale, scale for x-axis. Scale for x-axis is two to 1 unit. Okay, apa maksudnya? 2 to 1 unit. Over here we don't have centimeter because it's not centimeter. This 2 refers to yang ni 2 ni ialah 2 petak 2 grids. In some kalau you gonna graph paper, it will mention that 2 centimeter. Because this grid is not measuring 2 centimeter, it just a grid. So 2 grids. 2 grid to 1 unit. Apa maksud 1 unit? 1 unit ni. This is 1 unit. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Okay, 6, 7, and so on. Understand? Okay.
Yes.
What about scale for y-axis? Scale for y-axis is sama juga. 2 grid lah, tulis je lah, 2 grids to 1 unit. 2 grids to 1 unit. Okay? Alright. So, any question? Any question?
No.
If you don't have question, I have question for you. Boleh tak kita ada different scale for both axis? X-axis scale berbeza dengan y-axis. Can we have that? Boleh tak? Boleh ya? Boleh. We can have different scale for axis of X and for axis of Y. For example, cikgu nak axis of Y ni scale dia lain. 4, tu kata, takut salah kira. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here 4. Okay, besar kan? Right.
Yes.
For y-axis dia lagi besar. You can have different scale for different axis. Asalkan for every single scale tu dia mesti regular. Ya, ini for y-axis scale dia lain daripada x-axis. Tapi walaupun scale dia lebih besar, but they are even. Now here is 4, here is 4, 4, 4, like that. Okay. Okay, that's about labeling the scale. So next is how are we going to represent our equation just now on a graph. Okay, so I hope boleh get ready with your pencil, kertas. Okay, tadi table tadi. Sekejap ya. Okay, for example, we have equation x plus y equals to 4. Okay, x plus y equals to 4. Then you can have table. Tadi cikgu buat table horizontal kan? Yang ni cikgu tunjukkan table vertically done. Baik. So when x equals to 0, y equals to 4. When x equals to 1, y equals to 3. When x equals to 2, y is 2, x 3, y 1, x 4, y 0. Now you already have a pair of 5 pairs of coordinates. So we can write or plot these values on this graph. Okay, so number 1, ini 0, 4. So x0 kat sini. I'm not sure if I have pointer. I don't have pointer, so I have to use it. Okay, ni 0 kat sini, x0. So y is 4. So 4 ni, y 4. So you just mark the coordinate like that. Buat pangkah macam tu. Kalau nak buat dots pun boleh, ya. And then kita ada x1, y3. So x1, this is x1, y3. Sini, y3. Bawahnya.
Sikit. Tak ada. Sorry. X1, Y3, and then X2, Y2, X1, X3, Y1. Sampai bawah lah. Cikgu tak boleh nak tunjuk sampai bawah sebab ada ni. Okay. And then we can draw the joint all the points. Yang kita dah tanda tu, you can joint all the points. Okay. So, dapatlah graph. Ni nama dia graph linear or linear graph. Class, are you with me?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
This graph, straight line graph, is called linear graph. You boleh lukis lah dekat buku kamu tu.
Yes,
teacher.
Okay,
Yes.
because I think I go slow. I go slow so that you can do at the same time on your exercise book.
Teacher, can I ask?
Mm-hmm.
If the positive we draw 10 scale, so negative also must have 10 scale, or is it fine to have 1 to 3 negative scale?
Oh, you mean the limit of the values?
Yes.
It doesn't have to be same number. Okay, like this one, I just draw positive values. In some cases, we must show the negative and positive side. Asalkan size dia sama, size for each apa nama ni, yang ni mesti sama lah. Kalau you nak buat satu petak kecil sangat kot on your exercise book, I suggest you take 2 grids for one value, for value of 1. Kan 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tu you ambil setiap 2 petak lah. Jadi graf tu besar lah sikit. It is important to have a regular scale. Cikgu kalau boleh nak tengok, kalau di kelas ni I will check one by one. Okay, nama linear graph ni, setiap graph ada nama dia. Because this line, this green line, we draw this line based on x plus y equals to 4. So nama dia ialah, nama how to draw a linear graph, one linear graph. Okay, dah siap lukis?
Dah.
Okay. Okay, let us do another example. Mana? Okay, let's say we have 3x minus 6 equals to y. Minus 6 ke plus 6? Minus 6 equals to y. Okay, katalah kita ambil yang tadi kan. When x equals to 0, y is negative 6. When x equals to 1, y is negative. Kalau ambil negative, tak muat pula kat sini. When this one is 0, 3. When x is 3, y is 3. When x is 4, y is 6. When x is 5, y is berapa? Gantikan. 9. When x is 6, y is
12.
Okay. Ni. Okay, graf kita di sini tak muat. Sebab cikgu hanya ada paksi x positif dan paksi y positif sampai 10 je. Tapi kita masih boleh gunakan yang ni. Yang positif ni, kita akan gunakan yang ni. Yang muat je. Lukis yang muat saja. Okay. Alright, so we are going to start plotting the graph now. X2, Y0. So X2 kat sini, Y0 sinilah. So X2, Y0. Kemudian X3, Y also 3 over here. Then X4, Y6. X4. Lukis bagi tepat. X5, Y. Are you drawing with me?
Drawing.
Yes, teacher.
You do your own graph. Tapi kalau you boleh buat yang negatif tu, lagi elok lah. Buatkan nilai negatif untuk ni, untuk paksi Y ni. Ya, you dekat buku kamu panjangkan sikit. Supaya boleh plot yang negatif ni. Okay, masing-masing buat lah. Lepas tu tengok kat sini. Okay. X4, Y6, X5, Y9, X5, Y9, and X6, Y12. Oh, dah lebih. 11, 12. Dah kat atas lah. Tak muat lah. Kat atas tak muat. So, tak payah ambil lah. Okay. After you finish plotting the values, you can take the ruler. Ruler cikgu tak nak keluar. Kenapa? Ada ruler ni. And join all the points. Join all the plotted points with a straight line. With a straight ruler. Jangan ambil ruler yang bengkok. Dah siap. Make sure in your graph you label the x-axis, labelkan x-axis and also the y-axis. After you finish this table, you can this table of values you can just put on besides the graph. Besides the graph on the Cartesian plane ni. Boleh macam cikgu buat lah. Okay, and then you can label this graph. Tak tuliskan tulis dekat dengan garisan tu. Y equals to 3x minus 6. Boleh kelas?
Boleh.
Ada anybody has any doubt or question? Okay, kalau nak ada ragu-ragu, tanya je terus ya. Okay, tadi yang penting tadi skala ni mesti paksi Y mesti sekata, paksi X pun mesti sekata.
Teacher,
Ya.
Zaidah cakap dalam chat dia tak berapa faham macam nak buat.
Okey, nanti kita buat contoh lagi. Okey Zaidah, tak apa, kita akan buat contoh lagi. Okey, yang ni dah siap dah graf yang ni.
Dah.
So now sekarang cikgu ada yang besar sikit lah. Okay, so katalah kita ada Y equals to 4 minus X. Okay, your variables are X and Y. Now, first we do table of values for value of X and value of Y. 4 minus 2x. 4 minus 2x. Boleh. So value of X, kita buat table dulu untuk value of X dengan value of Y. Jadi let's start with the value of X0. Kalau X0, Y4. Kalau X is 1, your Y is
3.
3. 3? Bukan.
2.
4 minus 2 times 1. 2 lah. Okay, when X equals to 2, what is the value of Y?
0.
0. Yeah. When X equals to 3,
Negative 2.
negative 2. When X equals to 4,
Negative 4.
Negative 4.
negative 4. Okay, cukup dah. Ada berapa value? Ada 5. Cukup lah. Ada 5 dah tu. Banyak lah. Okay. Lepas kita dah siap values, all these values, you can plot the values. Istilah dia plot. Plot the values. So, coordinate 0, 4. The first one yang ni.
coordinate 0, 4. So X is 0. Ni pasti X. So 0 kat sini lah. Ni X 0. Tapi Y 4 kat sini. Ya. Pangkah dia. Pangkah. X 0, Y 4. And then go to another coordinate. Coordinate 1, 2. Ini coordinate 0, 4. Tak boleh tulis. Sorry. Dia dah terkeluar. Okay. 1, 2. So 1, 2. Alah dekat ni. Sini. And then coordinate 2, 0. X is 2. Y is 0. So X is 2 kat sini. Y is 0 over here. And then coordinate 3, negative 2. 3, X is 3, Y negative 2 turun bawah. Okay. Dan lepas tu coordinate 4, negative 4. Coordinate 4, negative 4 over here. Okay. Dah siap? Belum lagi. So ambil pembaris dan sambungkan semua titik tu. Semua titik yang dah plot tadi sambungkan guna pembaris straight line ruler. Okay. Okay. Saidah faham tak? Jadi dah siap lah. So di sini menunjukkan this shows that these are the solutions for values of X and Y. Okay, now from the graph. Okay, before that, do you have any question? On
Zaidah cakap dia faham, teacher.
Okay, thank you. Ada translator Okay, thank you. Alright, so from when we have a graph, we can get the solution without calculating the values of X and Y. Macam mana cara dia? Now, if you look at your graph, I hope you use the correct scale for your regular scale for X and also for Y. Baru you akan dapat jawapan yang tepat, ya. We can get the solutions for X and Y without calculation, without doing any calculation, but we can just read from the graph yang kita dah lukis. Macam mana cara dia? Macam ni. Now, if you observe, cuba tengok ni. Kalau kita pergi yang bawah ni, yang bawah ni. I hope I can enlarge it. Tak boleh lah. Tak boleh enlarge. Okay, sini X is 4. Use different color. Sini X is 4. Y is negative 4 kan? X is 4, Y is negative 4. Cuba tengok X is 5 kat sini. Di atas graf itu. Bila X5, di atas graf ni, bila X5, what is the value of Y?
Negative 6.
You can just unjurkan or prolong the line. Macam tu. Right. X is 5, Y is negative 6. Begitulah value-value seterusnya. Cuba you baca when X is 6, what is the value of Y?
Negative 8.
Kan, apa? Negative 8. Tengok pula belah sini, belah negatif pula, belah sini. Bila X negative 2. Bacalah, tarik naik atas sampai jumpa straight line tadi, yang merah tu. And then you, apa istilah dia tu? Petakan, map this graph onto Y axis. Daripada X axis, nilai X, kita nak cari nilai Y, kita just
make a dotted line until it reach the graph yang merah tu, and then you map onto y-axis. So dapat kat sini. Berapa nilai y? Bila x negatif 2, y berapa?
8.
Y8. So from the graph, read from the graph when x equals to 5, y equals to negative 6 kan? Negative 6. Betul ke? Betul. So sama juga dengan nilai yang lain lah yang cikgu baca tadi. When x equals to negative 2, y equals to 8. Dan lah seterusnya, if you have a bigger graph, you can read other values from the graph. Tak perlu kira dah pun, boleh baca je daripada graph. Okay. Faham tu kelas?
Faham, teacher.
Okay. Dan so basically yang tu je lah yang kita nak belajar petang ni. Okay, kesimpulannya. Cikgu dah terkeluar daripada Meet, daripada presentation kan. Okay, tak apalah, kita pergi dekat Meet sekarang. Okay, kelas. So, what did you learn today?
Linear equation.
Linear equation. What about linear equation?
We can solve linear equation based on graph.
You can solve linear equation based on the graph. So tadi, before we draw a graph, what must we do first? What must we do before we draw a graph?
Find the possibilities of x and y.
Okay, good. Lepas tu, maknanya you do the table of values lah. Find the values of x and then find the values of y, and the corresponding value of x and y. After that, what do you do?
Draw x and y axis with regular scale.
Alright. Lepas tu,
Label the
Plot.
axis.
plot. Okay, label dan plot ya. Plot the values. Plot the values. After that, you join the points using straight line ruler. Satu lagi, from the graph, from the straight line that you already drawn, you can get other values of x and y. Yeah, you can get other solutions for the equation. Kita tanpa perlu mengira lah, you boleh baca daripada graph tu sendiri value-value yang lain lah, because there are a lot of solution. Actually, along the straight line that we have drawn, the values are all on the lines. So the values on the line tu, coordinate x and y on the line, itu ialah solutions for the linear equations that we have. Okay? Alright. So hari ni belajar yang tu je. I already posted 2 questions for you to do, and I want you to please do it tonight or tomorrow and submit it to me. I will check every one of you macam mana how you draw the graph and how you calculate everything. Okay? Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you and assalamualaikum.